Yo, let's chat for a bit. How's everybody doing this evening? Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody had a wonderful day. I pray that everyone had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Again, like I did that last time, just waking up from a nap. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, this was going to be a quick one. I'm not going to lie. It's a few things I want to do with this particular live, but other than that, I'm all good. So again, I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves. Either they went out to enjoy themselves. Either they did that or they relaxed, So many ways that y'all could, have ways to enjoy your weekend. Whew. Needed that. Anywho, my weekend was pretty, well, today was pretty, I wouldn't say long, but it was pretty good. Saturday, I kind of relaxed most of the Saturday. Got a couple things done. Saturday was pretty much like the day that I didn't really do too much. But I'm very grateful that I got through it. I actually got some things done. So, there you have it. Sunday, today, church was very good. Church was pretty short. Church, we had a good time. The kids were in charge today. They did the service, and they had, they did a wonderful job. I will admit to that. The reason why I said it was kind of quick is because, the service, like I said, service was great. I'm not saying anything negative about the service itself. I enjoyed it. Of course, I was taking pictures, but it was just kind of quick. The format was a little different. But other than that, everything else went smooth. Everything else went great. The guest speaker did a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job. Like I said, church was good. They had the kids, they enjoyed themselves after service, had a little, fun afternoon. I didn't stay for that because I had some other things I had to contend with. But I'm very grateful for the youth. And I remember those times when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, even younger than that, or even a little older than that. I remember those youth days growing up in my church. It was a wonderful feeling. And it's like when I'm doing stuff like that, it makes me think of the old times at Corinthian, how things were back then when it came to youth day. I really, really, really enjoyed those days. And I really enjoyed, again, I enjoyed service today also. Also, I went to see my brother, because I have not seen him since my sister-in-law, my nephew, they was on vacation. So I went to see them, spend some time with them, although my brother was asleep the whole time. But little brother loves you, man. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I know you were tired. Everything's been going, pretty lengthy. But other than that, I'm glad that you enjoyed your time, out of town. And I know this weekend you had a little fun also. So, like I said, it was all good. I mean, like I said, today was pretty good. I kind of relaxed. Like I said, I'm just waking up from a nap right now. So, other than that, let's get another a public service announcement. Yes, this week, this will be my last week, being 41. I know, because next Monday I will be 42. I'll be 42 years old next week. But anywho, this week I'm going to be working on, I have to get back, I have to get my site going. I have to get my my store active. Because I said I was going to do it last week, but it's like things got a little out of hand when it came to work. And it's like I became a little more, let's just say I became a little more lazy. I'm not going to lie, lazy. Yes, I could have worked on it over the weekend, yes, but I needed to rest. So I have to take things one day at a time. So that's the best way of looking at it. And I'm praying that I could actually get back on track on that. Try to work on some photo shoots. I'm going to try to work on photo shoots as soon as possible. If it's not going to be this week, it's definitely going to be next week. And last but not least, I'm going to start recording my podcast because I'm going to have my podcast debut on my birthday next week. So I'm praying that everyone will connect with me. You know, if you are interested on being on my what was called not website, I guess I'm trying to wake up right now. If anybody's interested in being a guest on my podcast, I'm not looking just for entrepreneurs. I'm looking for anybody that has something to talk about. I mean, it could be entrepreneurs, it could be anybody, but I'm just saying it's not a direct target to entrepreneurs. This could be to anybody. So if you want to talk anything, like you could talk about relationships, you could talk about sports, you could talk about anything you want to talk about. Just let me know, inbox me, call me, send me a text, anything of that nature. I'm willing to listen to you, and I'm willing to have you on my show. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But like I said, my very first episode, I'm going to try to record this week. It's going to be pretty much an introduction episode because it's going to be me. It's not going to be a guest. So it's just going to be straight up, me putting it out there, and I'm going to have it featured on YouTube. So I'm going to have every single thing laid out. And I'm praying that everyone either tunes in, check me out. I'm very appreciative from the bottom of my heart for all your support in this scenario. Now, today I said I was going to do a fun thing. I don't have no viewers right now, but I'm praying I get some. But I got to pull this up on my iPad because I got a few things down. It's like I wanted to do a thing for... it's not really a topic, like heavy topic, like what are something I want to discuss. But tonight I'm going to do a thing called Would You Rather. And it's just going to be some random questions I have right here saying that would I rather do this or I'd rather do that? So, would you rather or would I rather? Tonight I'm going to I'll probably just do a few. Like I said, I'm not going to do too many because I'm not going to hold you guys long. One I would say was like, would you never use social media again or never watch TV again? That's a tough one because social media does keep you entertained and television does keep you entertained. But if I really had to pick, it would be no social media. I'm not going to lie because never watch TV again. That's a bit of a push because obviously you can watch pretty much anything. But then again, social media can be sometimes, or should I say 50-50. It could be misleading. Some of them could be just to irritate you. I hear a dog barking, but I'm just looking. It can irritate you. And sometimes, it's like you're kind of trying to impress this person, trying to impress that person. So I would say social media in this situation could go. Next one would be, would you rather be rich and unknown or famous but broke? I'd rather be rich and unknown. Because sometimes I could say 9 times out of 10 these days, it's like I'm not a known person. But being, famous and broke, that's harsh. That's harsh. Can't do that. Can't be famous and broke. That's pretty much a waste of time. Would you rather always be 30 minutes early or always 30 minutes late? I'd rather be 30 minutes early. Because in a lot of situations I don't like being late anyway. I'm not that type. Even when it comes to business, I don't like to be late. I like to be on time. I like to get there early. I like to see how things are set up. I like to see how everything is broken down. I can be able to work with whatever I have. Even from not even from a business standpoint, like I like to get there at a reasonable time. And in most events that I go to, don't really never start on time anyway. But I'd rather be there early than rather be there late. And I'm not that type that's always going to be late every single time. I can't stand that. That is kind of like a pet peeve of mine. But yeah, I'd rather be 30 minutes early. So I'd rather lose my phone for a week or lose my wallet for a day. I'd rather lose my wallet for a day. First off, I don't keep much on me. That's one thing. It's like your phone pretty much got everything on it. So that's the way society is now. Because like a lot of times people will say they just, they put everything on their phone. And it is kind of hard to look at. But yeah, I'd rather lose my wallet for a day. Because I don't really keep too much in it anyways. Like if I do be a few bucks here or there, I'm not trying to say, oh well, like that, but I'd rather lose that than my phone, because your phone pretty much has access to a lot of things in your life right now. So let me keep my phone and, lose my wallet for a day. Oh, this was the easiest one of the bunch right here. They said, would you rather listen to old school music or listen to new music? I'm an old school head. Love it. Love old school. I will stick with that. And I'm not trying to say the new stuff is not good. It's just I'm more accustomed to the music I grew up with. Even music that was prior to me, I know as time went on, growing up in my household, old school was always played, this and that. As a kid, you didn't really, I actually you didn't like it, but you didn't care too much for it. But I do like old school music to this day. So it's like, nothing against the music of today. But I feel that music from back then was way more soothing, way more fun to listen to. It's like you could really enjoy it and just get through your day, get through your job, get through cleaning, get through anything you need to get through. That's what I like about old school music. And what's this one here? I'm going to do one more because I'm going to try to turn in for this evening. Would you, win 100,000 today or receive 1,000 every month for life? That's tough. That is really, I'd rather get the 100,000 up front. Because you could work with that. Like, you could really break things down when it comes to 1,000 a month. You'd be stretching thin, but it's for life. That's the hard part. So I'm a little 50-50 on that one. But I'm leaning towards the 100,000 today, right now. Because it's so much I have to get done, so much I could really put the money down on. And, you could work with whatever you could work with. But 1,000 every month for life, it's hard. Of course, someone younger could take that question and flip it because, they're a lot younger. But it's since I'm 41, I'm not trying to say I'm an old head. I'm not saying that at all. I just feel that, in that situation, I could say someone younger could benefit a little bit more when it comes to 1,000 every month for life. Because unless you're, if you're working, that could definitely be a benefit. But 100K, right now, like I said, depends on how you manage your money. That's the best way to look at that one. Ooh, water is nice right now. But I think I'm gonna end it on that note because I know I have a few more, but I'm gonna try to stretch it out for another day. But that was a good, nice little round of Would You Rather. So I pray that everyone have a wonderful night. Hope everybody enjoyed the rest of their. I hope everybody enjoyed the rest of their weekend. We have a strong week coming up. I pray that everyone has a wonderful, wonderful week. Stay on top of your game. Keep God first. And I'm going to say this and manifest into having a wonderful week. Because always keep in mind, God is always with you. No matter what the situation is, you talk to him. He'll take he will listen. He will listen. He may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. So I'm very grateful for all the opportunities that God has put in my life, and I'm grateful for everything he has done for me. But until then, I'm going to continue to pray. I'm going to continue to stay strong. And I'm going to say from the bottom of my heart, have a blessed night and keep God first. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.